Hi, welcome to another rapid chess game here on ISCC. Let's see what important is Grunties. Okay, I'm playing with the black pieces, and as same as the whole month, I will stick to my repertoire with the open game, or let's say the Petrov defense with black, and d4 with white. Okay, go maybe for the Vienna opening, which is after f4, which plans to undermine the center. But bishop c4 is kind of a sideline, which allows an important tactical strike. Of course, black could just develop with bishop c5, and in a way, it might transpose to some kind of Italian game after knight f3, knight c6. Let's say cancel d3. We have the Gigio Pianissimo, I think, a very quiet Italian game. But here you have a very important tactical strike, which is knight takes e4. After knight takes e4, the best white should do, because if we crush the center, is to take with the knight. And the tactical point is that after d5, we fork the bishop and the knight, so regain the piece. And usually should go with bishop d3 and then takes and bishop takes. I would say, in general, white's slight lead in development is maybe its only compensation he has. Otherwise, black just has the center, and after castle can play even maybe c6 later on, or just f5, hitting the bishop, and simply gaining more space and maybe even have already a slide edge. So after knight takes c4, what many players do is to sacrifice here on f7. Or let's say, to hit on 7. I think that taking away the right of castle is good for white, but actually it just gives me free play in the center with d5, for instance, and blacks are seriously better. Here, okay, we go for the line which guarantees that I get back my piece, which is d5, and bad for him would be to take the bishop, the pawn here with the bishop, because I would just take with the queen, hit the knight, and already I g2, which is weak, very weak here. So I probably have to play d3. I can answer maybe with f5 even, and so quite good. So black doesn't have any problems, I would say. Might even thinking of being slightly better. I mean, that's also one of the possibilities he can do. Well, I could take with the queen, after which I would sacrifice my pawn, and then I could get a slight initiative after bishop c5. No threatening mate, so probably knight knight f3, f3, and I don't know, let's say castle, or maybe even bishop g4 or c6 and then bishop g4 or something like this, or bishop something like this. Might give me some maybe slight compensation, but I don't think it's necessary. Probably best is just to take with the g pawn. I mean, I weaken my structure here a bit. But on the other hand, I get a semi-open file where I can play on. The bishop's location is not quite clear. I mean, if he goes back, he's kind of able to play. He'll just play c6 or even c5. Looks quite serious to me. So I think I go with this g takes f6 line. Okay, now he has to retreat. Okay, given a check doesn't help him. After c5, he could of course play something like, I don't know, let's say bishop a4 check, but I just continue with knight c6. And I don't fear this doubling of my pawns, because I think that they might be more of a strength. They give me some nice compensation for it. Okay, now the black plan is usually just to play c5, knight c6, bishop, let's say f5, e6, whatever, and rook g8, play on the file. Once the king castle is there, I could even push h5, h4, Maybe mounting up an attack. Okay, if it just plays passively with d3, I just continue my plan, and I don't know, this bishop doesn't have many prospects yet, so let's just go with knight c6, and should be fine for me. Maybe later just bishop e6, and yeah, could maybe even try something like a6 just to try to win this bishop here. The bishop paired is powerful center. Okay, that's why he probably plays this move. I don't know, I think maybe something like rook g8. Yeah, you probably have to play g3 and then bishop g4 might be annoying for him. If he plays f3, then this king is still slightly exposed. You can just fall back, put pressure on this pawn. Yeah, it doesn't look quite clear to me. I mean, the rook belongs to g now. But on the other hand, queen h5 might be, not now, but later, maybe a bit annoying. Let's go for it. I mean, he doesn't have time. Queen h5 9 or now bishop g4 comes with Tempi. So yeah, looks quite decent. I mean, black gets some initiative and shouldn't be too bad. Here it comes. Okay, let's go for bishop g4. Okay, weakening it. Now go bishop f5, then bishop e7 probably, or even h5. H5 might be even more interesting. I mean, okay, you can play knight bd2. To which I could even consider bishop h3, I think. Okay. I'm not sure if he really prepares to castle queenside. I mean, okay, it's a pin on the a pawn, but if this is all that serious, I don't know. If I play d4 right now, I open up the line for this bishop. But okay, if he takes, I just might take with the queen, with the knight, hitting the queen and the bishop. After which this pawn will fall. If he continues c4, I will just play knight b4. Okay, if he checks me, I have to go to e7 probably, and then I'll just collect this pawn which is hanging. What can you do? Okay, this knight cannot be developed. This bishop doesn't have any squares out despite d2. Oh well, why not? I mean, looks quite okay to me. I mean, once I take on c3, castling queens, that will be probably suicidal. Here it comes. Let's just calculate. Okay, I probably should have done it earlier, but okay, let's say knight b4, bishop c2, bishop c2. queen a5 looks very strong. a3 is, yeah, neutralized. You cannot play bishop e2 because I take it there. Looks very strong. Yeah, why not? Okay, his new weakness is this d3 pawn. Okay, can check me first, but then I just go there and maybe to d6. And I'm not sure if this king is very weak there. I could even maybe wait for a3 to come. But actually, why? Let's go for this. Just put on the immediate threat of king f2. Of knight takes c2, check, double check even. Okay, well, this is of course just a blunder, I think. It's there, okay. Okay, this knight will just escape there. The witch takes, queen takes. I can even try to exchange, force the exchange of queens. So yeah, let's go back. If I can force the exchange of queens, I will just be a piece up. Okay, maybe for 1 pawn, maybe. Okay, but it isn't tragic. A tragedy. I mean, I don't know. Let's say rook a2. Yeah, this rook is hanging, so he has to do something. Rook a to c1, knight e3 takes. He takes with the queen. I take go queen d4 check. Hitting. No, okay. If he takes with the queen, I pin the queen. If he goes with the king, I check and. Is this playable? He's weakening his king side even more. Okay, just plans knight h3. I think I just retreat there. If knight h3, then h5 might even come. And yeah, there's a pin, so you cannot take because the knight hangs. And if you, I don't know, I just threaten to take then on g5, and with the bishop, retake with the bishop, hitting the queen and the knight, and his position will collapse. Okay, so first goes there. Thank you. Let's exchange queens. I think I will take with this pawn, even if it gets a small majority here. You cannot move it yet, so it's not tragical. But he still cannot develop the knight to h3. He has to go to d2, to which he can maybe aim for this light squares. Okay, he resigned. Well, I never know which opponents I get on this 50 minutes pool here, and it seems as if the system now, yeah, gave me an opponent where it 1579. So in that case, it wasn't anything special. So let's repeat the game. Okay, knight f6 is interesting. Okay, c5. I think it's a logical lineup follow-up. d3, knight c6. Okay, yeah, okay to keep the bishop maybe. It's too slow. I mean, look at my development. I have 3 pieces out, and the bishop maybe even be developed soon. Okay, knight bt2 is okay. Then bishop f3 comes, and you cannot cancel kingside anymore. So okay, yeah. On knight f3, I might even consider. No, maybe we should just continue development. Otherwise queen d2 might look okay. Okay, go back, hitting the pawn on d3. Queen e2 looks dubious. I think maybe this is the starting point. Just underestimating this idea. Okay, queen a. And now I thought okay, king f2 is absolutely necessary. Taking f2, I would probably take on c2, maybe even take on c2. Play b5, maybe even b5. Looks quite interesting. Yeah. Okay, but black should have the initiative. Okay, this just blunders. Check. If he goes to d1, I just check on e3. Or let's say okay, one apiece. If he goes d1, I check again. He retakes the piece. So no, this wouldn't be maybe the right way. Yeah, maybe even. So he can just go back to b4. He cannot play a3. That's the point. Okay, if he cannot play b3, a3, and take, if a3, I just check first and then retreat the knight and I piece up. Okay. Well, king f2 comes next, rook, queen d8. With the idea just to go knight e3. And if he takes to play this queen exchange. Okay, this doesn't help him at all. Okay, after this, well, I'm just a piece up. Yeah, with equal pawns. I can always stop this majority with a5. Maybe then rook h6, rook b6, and then pressure this b pawn. Okay, well, I hope you enjoyed this game. Please subscribe to my channel on YouTube, Daily Chess TV, and visit my website, dailychess.org, for around twice book or chess-related reviews per week. And otherwise, just share this game, this clip, and yeah, leave a comment on my channel. Thank you very much.